Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Moore from TradingWinds.com, and this is our update for September 21st, 2016. Let's take a quick look at today's markets. Well, we certainly saw some buying across the board in equities, but the big news of the day started with the overnight announcement from the Bank of Japan introducing a complete overhaul of their policy strategy, and obviously they're going to continue with their quantitative easing measures. They've got a whole 10-year plan in place now to help stimulate the economy. So far their efforts really haven't paid off, and the market, I think, is a little hesitant to believe that their new plan will at this point. But the Fed also came out with their statement later in the day and decided to hold rates steady, but did hint at a rate hike this year. In fact, Janet Yellen said to expect a rate hike at some point this year. The market obviously believes that'll be closer to December, in the December meeting. So we went from a complete overhaul to basically nothing new. Well, exactly what we expected the Fed to do, but the market really liked it. By the end of the session, the Dow was up 163 points, while the S&P 500 was up 23, and right back to this downsloping 20. The Nasdaq was up 53 and is actually back at fresh new highs. The Russell also moving slightly above that downsloping 20 period moving average here. So the question is, where do we go next here with the markets? Well, this is going to be interesting, because if we look at the other markets here, let's look at bonds. The TLT of the 20-year Treasury also moved significantly higher here. Gold today up 1840 at the close, continuing to move higher, up over 20 points at this point. And I think that's a sign that although the market liked the fact that there was no surprise rate hike today, they're still very skeptical, or at least not looking forward to the rate hike later on this year. So that's why I think gold moved higher today. If the equities continue or were to drop from here, gold would certainly benefit. Crude also moving higher today at the close, up $1.29. So I think we go higher near term, but I'm not quite sure for how long. I think a lot is going to depend on where we close out the week. So let's keep a very close eye on the next two sessions, see if there's any follow through to the upside. Now, the other thing is here that what should you focus on as a trader, knowing that we're heading in to the potential rate hike later this year? What do we do for the fall session? Well, I think it's going to be a stock pickers fall session here. I think you're going to have to look at this one chart at a time and really pick this market apart. We'll certainly help you do that as we go through, but I think we're in for more volatility throughout the fall session. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity for sure in here, not only for day traders, but for swing traders as well, and investors. But you're really going to have to be very selective with this market. So let's let the next two trading sessions here kind of help us dictate where things are going. And really, I'm only looking for signs with more follow through, because I do believe, like the Nasdaq put in a fresh new high today, I think the Russell will, and certainly the Dow and the S&P may, but they're not out of the woods just yet. With this downward momentum here on the 20, this is going to be a very, very crucial test in the next couple of days. Okay, that's about it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you on our next update.